And now, my friends, it is time for a royal family baby boom. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Pomera tribe here in niche version 0.3.0, the jungle expansion. Where's the jungle, you say? I don't know, we haven't seen it yet and I am ready to make that change. So this is the day when we are going to be really firm with what we throw into the mutation menu. We are going to try breeding up so many different babies, especially with Kiroku, who happens to have some excellent skills that we really want to try to pass on to his young. And then we are going to start picking amongst the babies that are born and making them very slowly but surely toddle over to where we have the jungle teleportation pad. I am ready, you guys. I am ready for, by the end of this particular episode, hopefully finding our way through the massive family that we have spread across this island and being able to pick out the best of who we might be able to send. Will I make the absolutely perfect decision? Who knows? Probably not, despite my best intentions. 50 creatures is a lot to sort through when it comes to genetic potential, but I'm going to do my best, and I think that the heart of adventure has been born once more in our clan. So we are going to see what we can do with the tribe and what kind of babies we can have today. I'm going to be leaving warning dots in as one of the things. In fact, I'm going to put it in as I want to put it in as our dominant mutation, because so many of you guys are insistent that we want it, but a lot of you guys are insistent that we want velvet paw, and some of you are really cheering for toxic body. Some of you are like freaking out and definitely wanting to make sure that everybody has big noses, and I just don't know what the right answer is going to be. So you know what, we're just going to go with what seems like it's going to be a really fun genetic smash of our entire tribe. And so I'm going to throw warning dots into the main slot for now, and we're going to see what kind of babies we end up with. So let's make sure that all of the current females that we really want to be breeding are currently paired up with the male that I want them to try having babies with. We're going to move Lolly over here, and in fact, actually, I can move Lolly over here, then I can go ahead and have her mate. I can have her jump back over there, and little Nuku is in charge of helping out with these berry bushes and clearing away some of the grasses, so he will work on that. Kikirduku is in charge of this land, having inherited it from his mother, High Queen Greta, continues to watch over everything and watch kind of curiously as Luvanta, who I think is distantly related, a younger brother of his. That's what Luvanta is. But he's going to watch over his younger brother as Luvanta goes ahead and starts searching for clams along this little tide pool. Over here we have got Iluvan. And what am I going to do with you, my little friend? He does have velvet paw. He does have velvet paw. He does have a recessive stinky tail. I think Nuko's a better choice for breeding, though. So, Luvan, even though you are one of the royal prince line, I think I will send him... Do we have any berry bushes? Any undiscovered berry bushes? Oh, we're right on the edge of some undiscovered berry bushes and a lot of rabbits, actually. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm going to send Luvan up. So, no, Luvan! Your name, why? Luvan, there we go. I'm going to send Luvan up so he can start exploring kind of up towards the north. And then Tavan... That's right. Tavan, were you another potential mate for the queen? Possibly. I think he was. So the queen is kind of spoiled for choice right now with possible mates. But Tavan, you need to make yourself useful. Can you do anything? He can kind of collect a little bit, but that's about it. So I guess I'll have him move over here and kind of help out with collecting. And Rihanna... So what are we doing this time, you guys? Well, we are really focusing extremely heavily on making sure that all creatures who can gather up food are currently gathering food, because we have a very expansive growing family tree. It is really rapidly increasing, almost to an alarming extent, especially as I realize who needs to be having babies. Oh no, not the little webbed. Why, Dukir? You are so cute, and then you were born with webbed hind legs. Oh, it's a tragedy. Darn it. But as I am realizing who needs to be bred and who we could leave, like Mila, we actually need to try breeding Mila, because she, I think, is the only one to have immunity D left in the entire tribe. So Vandruta, who just had a baby with her daughter, is actually going to end up having a child with Mila now, because we do need that immunity D gene. It would be really wonderful if we could have that survive and move on to the next area too. And Riri was just born with a beautiful fluffy tail, double number of fingers, and she has recessive yellow eyes. So we have a lot of creatures to pick from, and now it's just kind of a matter of trying to make sure that we get the right ones. So let's see, Lala Seri, you can make it to a nest, so I'll plunk you into this nest. And then Tatavan can scooch over here and work on collecting up a bunch of the nuts. There we go. Having everybody do their part to help out with the tribe. I know it feels like we're going a little bit quickly, but we really have to kind of keep an eye on the births that we want to start having. Oh, look at that. Got them all. Good job, Andrea. All right. Oh, and it's about time for Mies, especially because she has webbed legs, to start working towards the peace garden. So I'm going to let Mies start heading over there. Rovan can collect up from there. I bet there's so many creatures that you guys are seeing that I'm not, that you're like, Seri, this one would be perfect. And I really am sorry if I am missing some of them. I actually think Ricola would be great. She has fantastic movement. She can collect, she can crack, she can even fish. She doesn't have very much attack, but she has a little bit of stealth. So you know what? I think I'm going to mark Ricola as one of the ones who may potentially be going to the jungle. I really do. She has like jungle eyes and everything. Ricola, yes, I'm so excited. I mean, look at this. Once you clear away the grass, she has so much movement, and having 3 collecting is pretty darn good. So I'm going to send this little one out towards where the jungle is. And then let's see, everybody else there is lined up, good to go. Got to get back here. See what I mean? There's so many creatures. So that's why we've kind of broken it down so that we're just sort of making everybody function with whatever role we have prescribed them. So clearing away the grass. Oh, there's a whole berry bush right here. Yes, I knew there was a berry bush here. We just sniffed it. I keep forgetting to use my sniffers and to use my ears so that we can see. All the other bunnies ran away. But anywhere you see a lot of bunnies cluster up, that's usually where you can find, if you look closely, that's usually where you can find a whole bunch. Should I have you go across? Yeah, see, look, a bunny burrow. Or you can find a, oh, are they on a little island? They are. I didn't even know there was an island over here. I love that we've explored back this far. You can either find a bunny burrow, or you can find some berries that those bunnies have been looking at. Oh gosh. Oh no. There we go. Thankfully we had enough nest. I just noticed that I put one of our pregnant females. There we go. Everybody's lined up. Lots of pregnant bellies all around. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Tiger tribe, not really sure what to do with you guys other than start having you move. Oh, hello there, dinner. My. There we go. Other than start having the tiger tribe. Oh gosh, there's so much food. Look at Moleclaw. He's being taunted by that bunny. Other than have the... Oh geez, like there is so much food. Have the tiger tribe. Geez, they're just surrounded by food, just as I was gonna say, have them go back to the others. And then Timiani, she is about to pass away. Oh, I can't believe that she was descended from that political marriage so long ago. That's kind of amazing. But she is the last matriarch of the tiger tribe, as its goal was to be an aggressive nomadic tribe. And it just didn't work out because she had nothing but peaceful babies, except for this one girl right here who mutated in, or like who had the claw ability. So all of her children ended up pretty darn peaceful, and they are actually going to be heading and joining back up with the main group, with Greta's Berry Meadow group. And we're going to see what happens there. But all right, we have a ton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty sure we have 7 pregnant bellies sitting in a whole bunch of nests. So let's go ahead and see what this royal family baby boom is going to be about. Fingers crossed we got some good mutations in. I just heard a predator growling at us. There's Lala. Look at little Lala. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I like her. We'll have to see what her skills turn out to be. Then we have Isnala, or Islala. So we have Lala and Islala. Isn't that adorable? The sisters were born with the same name. That's so cute. Dang it, Lala. Why don't you have Sticky Tail? That would have been so useful. Islala may be pretty useful for breeding. We'll have to see. She does have normal hind legs. She may go. Maybe. I don't think Duco will, because I don't really want to send Digger's Paw over. And maybe Kokora may go. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, she probably will. Because look, she has the stealth paw. So Kokora will probably end up going once she grows up and I can get a better grasp of what her genetics are. She also has immunity H and she has recessive ram horns and that big nose. So Kokora is probably marked. I'll go ahead and give her a blue token just in case. Oh no, and we're in the dry season. I need rain so these berry bushes will stay. So I'll leave her there. And Iduko. So let's see. I need Ilala because she's a princess. And I love that we have Islala who was born at the same time. That really is adorable. Aww. I would be tempted to send Ilala actually. I don't know. Maybe. Islala might stay. But I don't know. Kokora did get the velvet paw. We'll have to see. We definitely had a couple mutations born that round. So I'll double check to see what those mutations were in just a second. All right. And we're going to scooch you over here. We're going to scooch you over here. We're going to have more babies, just constant babies being born. Iduko, see, he can't really collect. He can't really fight, and all he can really do is dig. So I'm gonna have him come over here, and he's gonna get a rejection mark because of that digger's paw. I didn't know that I was going to dislike digger's paw so much when it showed up. I mean, it seems really cool and sometimes it's useful, but it definitely doesn't feed you as quickly as the other skills do. All right, let's have you go ahead and take care of the sacred garden, my friend. You can go ahead and gather up. Oh, why? Why are there so many predators over here? Why did the baby Anna had to be born with immunity D and melanism? Run, little child, run, Riri. We will do our best to defend you. Isun, get over here. Yes, Isun, you have dealt a wonderful blow. And then, unfortunately, Ravanu can't do any fighting at all because he is not skilled enough to. Rocco, would you defend? I bet Rocco would try to defend because, I mean, you know, this... Okay, I'll get her in here. This is her baby, like... in whose life is threatened right here with little Riri. Ivan, Ruta. Okay, I gotta scooch Mila over. Sorry, Mila, you've got to have another baby at some near point because we don't have strong enough babies. Dang it. And Ruta is coming over to try to attack this carnivore. He's gonna need a lot more attack though. Phooey. Phooey. All right, let's see. Quace, can you come over and help? You do have some attack. Not as much as your brother, but you can move faster than your brother. All right, don't mate with Van Ruta. He's got plenty... Gosh darn it. It's really hard that you can't go diagonally between them. Phooey. All right, that's going to take me a minute. And we'll go ahead and clear this grass away because that's what this guy is devoted to. Chasing bunnies. All right, and then Naduk. Naduk, you can come over here and we'll have to see if I can collect up that food in time. Oh, look at that! Rokula can collect up that food. Holy days. She's going to be so useful because of that fast movement. That's really going to help us, I think. All right, I'm going to kick this tree, gather up more nuts. I'm going to use Tavan to go ahead and gather up tons of berries. So what do we have born elsewhere? Did I finally end up with anything useful in terms of dots? We have little Nuke here, who looks pretty darn interesting. I actually think he looks pretty promising. H&B immunity, ram horns, normal snout, medium ears, lean body, nimble fingers, runner's leg, hind legs, tail. I think that Nuke here looks pretty promising for going to the going on to the next area. And I do like that this little one has immunity C. So this is Sis, and I like her. Sis? Sissy? Maybe I could name her Sissy? I think maybe Sissy. Yeah, why not? That seems like a cute name. So this is Sissy, and she, let's see, lean body, nimble fingers. She might go. I'll give her a blue icon just in case. And then Lolly, have you had oh yeah, she has fluffy tail. If they have fluffy tail, I am much more likely to want them to have some babies. So Lolly, you're gonna scooch over here. Where did your legs go to? Maybe they're just in the nest. I'm just going to really cross my fingers and paws and hope that her fingers are just in the nest. Let's see, Mies. I don't know if she's going to get there in time, but I am giving her the best shot I can to get to the Peace Garden. Kirduk can go ahead and collect up from here. Keep an eye on his mate. Scooch you over here. Dry season. That may really make it a little tricky to gather food, but not if we're super careful about harvesting up all of the nuts we can. And then Von Rowe, you can go ahead and help do some exploring. Then we have Luku here, also can help out with the exploring. Aha, bunny. All right, let's go ahead and eat the bunny. There we go. And then maybe clear away the grass around that rock. And I think that Kirikou may actually have a bit of an adventurous spirit. So can I get him and up out of the water? Holy, so many bunnies. So many bunnies. We could have a lot of food if we cleared out this area. All right, noted. Got to gather up some food to help our little exploring crew. All right, and what other babies did we have? Well, we had the unexpected with La Ismio. Had a baby down here. It's been so long since we've had an antler child. Oh my gosh. So see, we plan and peck and beg the genetics to be perfect for so long, but then they turn out being really cool and random anyway. This is going to be my lesson that in the future, I'll try to focus on weeding the genetics and pruning them in a certain direction. But guys, we often end up with some great creatures just kind of letting everything go and breeding random creatures together for the sake of story. So, this is some food for thought, that's for sure. All right, Kier Duke New. I don't know if I would send you because we have to see how quick he is as an adult. He does have normal body though, so La Ismio, you weren't supposed to have a baby, so it was sort of a surprise, but I'm glad it's a healthy little one, no less. And then we do have Koisana, who has B and H immunity, and she does have velvet paw and big body. What's her strength at? Her strength is only 3 though, so maybe it's better to have the faster creatures go. She does have some good stealth. Interesting. And then we have this one over here whose stealth is 4, movement is 3, but she does have that velvet paw everybody goes on about wanting to make sure they have. What happens if I have her breed? They could end up with an unhealthy child. That's what happens if I have her breed with him. What about with him? Healthy child. I might try this out. We've gotten to the point where I'm just going to start trying random things because all of my meticulous, tedious breeding efforts are not bearing the fruit quite that I wanted. But let's see. How fast can you move, little guy? Maybe that's the best I got on males. So we're going to scooch him over. Like, that's pretty good movement. We're going to scooch him over towards the jungle. And then I'm going to move La Seri. Oh, can you make it in time, my dear? Oh, she had her very last child. I think she might make it to the Peace Garden in time. That would be a really kind miracle. So she still has a couple days to move to the Peace Garden. Poor thing. All right, and we'll go ahead and clear this area up. And then let's see, La Ismio is right there. So La Sierra's last child is a digger, so he won't be going regardless. And then Konami was born once again to my warrior group. So they just are having those, oh my gosh, but she has the dots. Oh my goodness. If only, like, she's lined up in so many other ways. I don't know. If only she had maybe ram horns or a claw to make her a little bit of a better fighter. But she does have warning dots, so we did mutate warning dots in. But I don't know if it's going to help with that particular lineup. So, gonna have to think about that. Gosh darn. And it's time for Garmimi to actually start heading towards the Peace Garden. So we'll have her start wiggling down there. There we go. And what to do with you, Kosani? I don't think it's going to hurt to give her blue tokens and start sending her that way just in case that's what we want. All right. Holy moly. Got some babies going, but not quite the ones that I was really going for. So we'll have to see what happens. Meanwhile, Moleclaw, I think he's going to live his very cranky life just out over here. And then, holy days, look at this. We finally have the 2 tribes meet. That's so exciting. And speaking of meat, there's a lot of it to be collected right here. All right, and then we'll have Tita Bear head this way. So our two very different tribes, the Tiger tribe and the Pomera tribe, are finally rejoining after so long away. And I'll have to see if they've got some genetics that are worth mixing together. But I think the biggest lesson I am honestly feeling right now is that yes, there is some purpose to really trying so super hard to prune and guide the genetics. But I feel like in the end, all it really did was slow us down. And that sometimes it's worth it to just take the risk and start smashing them together. And I think the best stories we've had have often often come when we just smash the genetics together in unexpected ways. The only exceptions, I would say, are really trying to get rid of some of the more dangerous genes, like no paw, short-sighted eyes, maybe hemophilia, or especially when you struggle with doubled up immunity. But otherwise, guys, I think I'm going to be a little bit more loosey-goosey with just making sure we can have tons of creatures and making sure we can have a fun story and possibly moving to the jungle next time, because we're getting pretty close. Warning dots, yes! Of course it would be on a creature that had digger paw, but holy days, is he ever cute. Kirnu, why are you so cute? You look so much like your dad, Roku. I'm gonna name him let's see, Roku. Kirko? Let's go with Roko. I'm gonna name him Roko. And he's actually really cute. Gosh darn it. And he doesn't have the fluffy tail. Now, Dukovan here could be a good defender. Look at this guy. He's got lean body, claw. Dang it, Digger's paw. He's got stinky tail. He's got ram horn. He might be useful. So we'll look into that. Ailala might be kind of useful. She's got good collecting. Does she have lean body? She does not. Phooey. We'll have to see. Isla, it's really hard to tell until they grow up and you can see how quickly they can move, but we'll go ahead and have one more round of babies really fast just to see what the possibilities are. And then Coco Ra. I think Coco Ra so far is our best bet for the babies born over here to go on, because she does have that velvet paw, she does have big nose, she does have immunity H, and she carries recessive ram horns and stinky tail. And otherwise her eyes are good, her movement is good, she's got cracking ability. I'm gonna go ahead and send her towards, I'm gonna send her towards there. Lala Seri. We'll have one more round of births and we'll just cross our fingers. Cross our fingers, cross our paws, that it will be worth it. Is there, oh, there's a little root there. Wonderful. We'll have him scooch over here. Take care of that. I think we're getting so many creatures now with almost 60 creatures that there's a teensy bit of lag. So apologies if you're feeling that. All right, we got a little mole. This guy's like, what happened to that guy? And actually, the moles are pretty reliable as a renewable source of food. How long does it take from gathering up the moles for them to come back? I'm going to have to look into that. All right, we'll go ahead. I think the best bet we're going to have is just letting our babies be born kind of at random. Oh yeah, we have a predator. He's kind of scooched over here. Kois is going to help out. Ruta is going to help out. Yeah, look at that. They took him out. Wonderful. And then, oh no, what? What? Not cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, and little Duke here can't do anything. He can move really well for somebody with webbed legs. What are you doing with that nonsense, Duke here? Fantastic movement, even though he has webbed legs. So he must just hop everywhere. He must just rivet hop like across the land. That's hilarious. I would keep you if you didn't have those webbed hind legs, my friend, because that's pretty awesome. I'll let him do a little bit of clearing, because that's kind of all he can really do. And then who can help out with the attack over here? Kukir, this is kind of what you live for, isn't it? All right, carnivore is pretty thunked now, so we can try to get rid of that carnivore. Ray Ray can come over and help out with the family here. Izun can help out. Yeah, he can deliver another blow. You guys almost got this carnivore taken down. Go, group, go. You've got him. And then Mila, please, good luck with your baby, Mila. Mila is going to be popping out like just a couple last minute babies because we're desperately trying to snag that immunity D gene. All right, all of my blues, you head towards the jungle. Luvan, jungle, on you go. Scooch, scooch, and we'll sort you once you guys get over to the side. And meanwhile, Maita is just going to be like, what on earth is going on? There's just like this exodus of creatures all of a sudden. Exodus of his family showing up. They feel the call, Luta. They feel the call to a new land. All right, Kosana, we're going to scooch you over there too. And Canoe Duke, you're kind of like a little oddball. I like you. But I don't think I want to send you over because you have short-sighted eyes and fishing tail. But I like you. I like you a lot. Good job, Latis Mio. You did have a really amazing baby, even if you weren't supposed to. And then over here we have Nukir Duk, also not going on because he isn't very good at collecting anything. And then Koanami, who does have the warning dots, so that she has a distasteful appearance and a stinky tail, so that she doesn't look like something you would want to eat. But she doesn't really have any other traits that we would really want to like superimpose or pass on. So I'm gonna let Lakori try having a child just to see what we end up with. Let's see, Vanro, you can scooch over here, sir. Hey now. And then Garvanu, I mean, are you like camouflaged or something? These bunnies are just walking into your waiting mouth. It's kind of, oh my gosh, like this, see? Kind of awesome. All right, we'll go ahead. Are they trapped on the island? Can they not swim anymore? I'm pretty sure bunnies can still swim. But if they can't swim anymore, then this island generates so much food. I have been missing out on this. If they really can't leave this island and yet bunnies keep popping up from this burrow, how long does it take for a bunny to pop up from the burrow? Because if that's the case, I have been missing out on a goodly amount of food. So I'm going to remember this. Little guy. All right, so let's see. I'm going to continue. Oh, thank goodness that it's raining. I just noticed that the dry season is over. What should I do with Tita Berry? She has normal body. Is there a fluffy-tailed, handsome man? Yes, there is. Who she could possibly have a baby with. So I'll send her down that way. Warning dots on the fluffy tail! Yes! 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 Okay. Lean body, nimble fingers, runner's leg, normal eyesight, ram horns, beansy immunity. Oh, I could brush tears of joy from my eyes. I want to give him a special name. Lolly. Let's see. Lolly, what about, oh, come on. There's so many. I want to name him something after, like, something jungly. So, like, let's see. What's in the jungle? Tapir, leopards, jaguars. He doesn't really look like a jaguar though. He's really cute though, and he's pretty much the epitome of what we're going to be able to have. So I need to give him a cool name. Quetzal, which is like the Quetzalcoatl bird, which is one of my favorites. If you guys have not seen a Quetzalcoatl, they're so awesome. They have the longest tails and they're really awesome. Capybara are also in the Amazon jungle. Oh, make up your mind, Siri. Jagar. There we go. So this will be a little jagar after a jaguar, and he'll be right there. So we're gonna mate with you again. We're gonna scooch little Nukir out of the way, and we're gonna jump back in the nest, and Jagar is definitely going. I think we have a few babies we can really start picking from. Look at this movement. Sissy, look at you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we've got some good movement going on. I'm feeling pretty happy about that. All right, Garmimi is going to be heading down here. Also, Mies. Oh, come on, Mies. You can do it, sweetie. Luvantu finally has found a couple clams. It's a lot harder to find clams than I thought it would be. And it doesn't look like Mies is going to be able to make it, but we're going to say that's okay because she almost got to the Peace Garden. It's always so sad when they can't get that final little burst of the Peace Garden. But all right, guys. So we're really finally, like, oh, we're just about, and I'll have him come over. So Nuko, I think we're going to go ahead and have you come right over here and try having a baby with her. We'll go ahead and collect up those bits and hop over here to clear this grass away. Kirduk is sitting in some grass. You can collect that. We've got a goodly amount of food piling up. We have got a flurry of creatures wiggling their way over to the jungle area. Oh my gosh, it's about time, if you ask me. Totally about time. We've got the two parts of the tribe really starting to blend together once more. And meanwhile, our adventurous mole killer, Mole Claw, continues to be the last remnant of the aggressive hunters of the tiger tribe back here. It's so awesome. All right, and I think we finally just about have the babies that we want in order to go and move to the next island. I'm feeling pretty happy about this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 from that line, 5 from that line. I think we had like a 6th or 7th over here that we might send. And I think that that is almost all of the creatures that we really can send. We've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got 10 spots. 10 creatures can go. And I think that we have almost had enough births We've almost had enough, the introduction of enough amazing twist, enough of the peak of what we can expect from our family tree, especially with Jagar here, that I think we'll be able to make this happen, finally. So I will see you guys next time when we will settle in. We will have 1 or 2 more rounds of babies, and we will start sending all of them over to the jungle area. We have done a really good job of living here, if you ask me. We've woven together a fantastic story. I have learned the value of a bunny island. So if ever I need to rethink how I hunt for food, I now know to consider the landscape as a little bit more of an importance than I used to. So we have Bunny Island, we've got a lot going on, we have warning dots, they're absolutely beautiful, I am so enchanted, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!